Hi, Leo. Welcome to my channel. This is Life Through Angels, and my name is Nikki. I hope you all are doing well today. This reading is going to be for March 15th through the 31st. These readings are timeless, though, so whenever you find it, you are meant to find it. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards, some at the beginning. I'll pull some that we will look at the end of the reading as well. And then we'll do some clarifying with tarot and see what Spirit would like you to know and what's coming in for you. Okay. Okay. Spirit, what do you have for Leo? Spirit, what would you like Leo to know? Well, let's get a couple more, please. That one over. What else would you like Leo to know? And make sure too, if this doesn't resonate with you, take what resonates, leave the rest. But if it doesn't resonate with you, to check out your other signs like your rising, moon, Venus, Mars, all those, because those affect you too. Just like if you're, doing or looking for a love reading, you should be probably paying attention to your Venus sign. Again, you can find out all that information on the internet or even on your phone. Sometimes they have the apps on there. It's totally free. You can get, you just put in your information, your birth date, where, and all that. It'll give you that information. Okay, so your first oracle card out is the never ending story. Okay, it looks like you're in your head about something. Okay, and that's in your strength positioning. This one's in your challenges. It's like opposite, milk and honey. And I just heard like you're having a hard time just being happy because you're in your head because you feel like it's just the never ending story. Something's a never ending story, so you're having a hard time being happy. And then you also have time to take a nap, time for a nap. So you need rest. You need rest. And I'm seeing, is this like a heart? There's a heart in this. So I don't know if it's about love, the never ending story. Something's going on with your love life, but we're going to break this all down. We're going to get some clarifiers with tarot and see what Spirit would like you to know. Make sure my deck's right. Never ending story. But milk and honey, it's like maybe you have something sweet that's coming. They definitely want you to rest. Let's, like, you need to rest. Maybe you're working too hard. The never ending story could be job related. We're going to find out though here with the tarot. We're going to get some information, see what's going on here for our lovely Leos. Okay, Spirit, can you give us some more information on this never ending story card, please? Oops. Okay, you have the Knight of Swords. Something impulsive. Never ending story. Get some more out before I say anything. Oh, that one wanted to come out. These are all like super positive cards. Knight of Wands. See, you're tired. Just say you needed a nap. I feel like this is work. You have a lot of abundant cards, but I definitely, it's like you are feeling like This is the wounded warrior. So it's just working a lot. Like you're strong and you've been doing a lot. Um, but then you have like the Ace of Pentacles. You have like a bunch of positive cards. You have the world. Okay, it's like you've just been working to gain all this stuff, right? Because you're searching for immediate results. And what I'm hearing is, oh, I just lost it. Oh my gosh. Instant gratification. Okay. But you're in your head about it. The instant gratification, it's like you're doing too much all the time for instant gratification. It's like you won't slow down to enjoy. Okay. And I feel like spirit is telling you, you need to slow down and enjoy something. Stop working so hard. Are you running from something? Because I just heard that. Like you're doing it because you're running from something. It's like if you have to actually they sit down in the quiet, then you might be in your head, right? Because maybe you're not dealing with something you need to deal with. I don't know. We're going to go through this a little more. But that's what I'm getting here. I feel like because these are all positive work cards, but it's like, except for the wounded warrior, and you're working too much, the never ending story. It's like you continue to do it. You work so much and so much, you don't slow down, you don't take a rest. Um, you don't really get to enjoy the milk and honey of it all, right? The abundance, the relaxation, the joy, the joy, just pure joy. I think you just work, 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 right? It's the never ending story for you. Maybe a workaholic. um, I don't see the devil here, but we're going to continue. We're going to see what comes out. Okay. Okay, Spirit, what else do you have for our Leos? Let's get some cards on this milk and honey. Let's get some cards on this milk and honey. What else do you have for Leo? Oh, I didn't even pick up the whole stack. Ah, okay. What else do you have for Leos? Ah, the lovers. The lovers. Maybe you have love coming in. Let's get a couple more cards before I say anything else. The milk and honey. Are you working too hard and not spending time? This came out in the reverse. Oh, hold on, hold on. I just got something. So you have, is the truth. Okay. I'm going to stop there for a second because I have all this information coming in. So the lovers came out on the milk and honey card. Okay. So that is the sweets, right? I feel like for some of you, now this is going to resonate with some of you, not all of you, but I feel like for some of you, you're working so much that you don't have time to date. You don't have time to maybe take care of your relationship. And maybe that's part of the issue because the Knight of Cups came out, which is typically, it came out in reverse, which is, somebody basically handing you the cup, love coming in, right? But it came out in reverse. So that means that that's not happening. Um, it can be lazy or deceitfulness, disillusion, unrequited love, but it also came out with the milk and honey. So I feel like maybe you're working too much to where you can't either put energy into a relationship or energy into the dating scene, and you really want to. And it's like the same old, same old. You work so much you have no time, or you feel like you have no time for this. Okay. And then the the 7 of Pentacles came out, which is basically the guy is looking at this, his harvest right here, and he's like contemplating, is the juice worth the squeeze? Like, is everything I'm working for here worth it? I mean, I have everything. I have the world, right? I work so hard that I'm so tired. I'm the wounded warrior man, but I'm strong and I can keep going all day and all night. But I think what I really want is love. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Because what would really make me happy, milk and honey, would be love. But I can't do that because I'm working so much. I either don't have time to date or I don't have time in my relationships. Um, that's what I'm getting here. We're going to get some more clarifiers here. Tell me about time for a nap, Spirit. Tell me about time for a nap. So I think you're very successful in your business or your work venture, but you're trying to figure out the love life scenario and you feel like you don't have much time. Time for a nap. Yeah, see? Another Page of Cups. Somebody trying to come in and offer you a cup of love. And you're contemplating it, okay? And you're contemplating it. But it's like you feel like you can't because you don't have time. You got the Six of Pentacles, which is like it's giving to the needy. Okay, Six of Pentacles is, generosity, charity, donations, and the Page of Swords. You're like uncertain or unconcerned about what people and how people think about this. But you want love, but you're unconcerned, or you're up in your head, you're unconcerned about this. But you're very giving. You're very giving. But it's like love wants to come in and you're like, I'm too busy. I'm too busy. Okay, I want to switch decks. I want some answers here for you. Which deck? Which deck? Which deck? Clarifying. Yeah. Actually, we're going to do this deck. My new deck. Leos, you are the first people that I'm using this deck with. We're going to see. Okay, Spirit, what else do you have for Leo? They got love coming in, but they're working too much. What else? Oh, the cards are doing that today. I want 3, and then I'm going to get 3 of another deck. Let's see. Silence, silence, to silence. You're doing something in silence. What are you doing in silence, Leo? What is happening? One more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Echo of Light. These are such pretty cards. Okay. So I find it interesting because it's like you're contemplating love offer. I feel like you're contemplating a love offer, right? And maybe you're doing it in silence. Progress, subletty, mindfulness. Oh my gosh, I just butchered that. Oh my gosh, should I turn my mic on? Yes, I did. That scared me for a second. I've had a few readings where I haven't had my mic on. Anyways, um, even quiet steps count. They build the path beneath you. So maybe you're trying to build on solid ground for a relationship, and that's why you're working so hard. You feel like you're working so hard, but you're trying to build a solid ground, right? For a relationship. And you feel like that is important financially, maybe to do that. Um, the next card out was Moonlit Silence, which you have 2 silent cards. So you're working like behind the scenes or something. Um, Stillness, presence, and reflection. Quiet is where the moon plants its wisdom. See, and I said earlier about you maybe working so much that you don't sit in a quiet space, okay, to really know where you want to be, because it's like you're working so much that you're not enjoying the milk and honey, right? And your milk and honey, or what your joy maybe looks like, the relationship, the lovers, right? A relationship that's trying to come in. Somebody's trying to give you the cup and you want it, but it's like you're not taking it. Okay. So I feel like they're telling you that you also need to sit in the quiet, right? You need to take time and be still, be quiet, quiet your mind. Don't have all this busyness going on to where you can, so that you can stop and listen, okay? To your inner self, your inner guidance, right? And your next card was Echoes of Light, Hope, Alignment, and Resonance. The smallest spark can remind you who you are becoming. Okay, so you're definitely on a journey here. You're working too hard. You want love. I'm going to get a few of these cards too, see what else Spirit wants you to know. You have love coming in. It's either has already happened or happening right now, because it's like in your challenges and what you don't see coming. So you may not have, and this is only going to resonate for some of you, you may not have this person in front of you yet, okay? But I feel like before you tried to have relationships, but you just worked so much you didn't have the time. And now you may be making the time, right? And when you align and make the time, they will come forth, right? Because you're definitely, somebody's handing you their cup and you're contemplating here. Okay, what else, Spirit? Give me a few last messages for Leo. What else would you like Leo to know? What other messages do you have for Leo? Thank you. Can I get a couple more? Oh, and I didn't mean to flip that back. Oh, I got that card earlier. The vital connection, communication, clarity, engagement, networking, direct action. So I feel like that has to do with work. Like they're wanting you to, if you're overwhelmed at work, they want you to, oh my gosh, you cannot make this stuff up. I want one more. Thank you, Lord. Okay. Okay. Again, too much stuff going on in my head. So I feel like this one is having to do with work, like the connecting, like, if your workload and you're working too much, can you get help? Can you network? Can you need some time for yourself. You need some time to fill your own cup. You need some time to enjoy the milk and honey in life, okay? Because Spirit wants you to enjoy this. You've worked hard and you deserve this, okay? And you have a connection coming in, right? Somebody's coming in to hand you their cup, okay? And then the second card that came out was Surrender to Rest. This is your second rest card. They want you to rest. You deserve to rest. You deserve to enjoy your fortune that you've created, right? Surrender to rest. Surrender, rest, renewal, vulnerability, and healing. Okay? You need all this. Where is he? I've been working too hard. You're the wounded warrior. You need rest. Okay? You need rest. Time for a nap. Okay? You need rest. I'm trying not to I got glares everywhere. Okay? They're wanting you to rest. They're wanting you to enjoy. Right? They're wanting you, yeah, they're just, you work too much. Okay, your last card that Spirit has sent is the Act of Amends. Reconciliation, humility, responsibility, forgiveness and repair. I want to actually an oracle or tarot on that one. because I don't see anything. So maybe you have somebody from the past, or maybe it's in your relationship now. Okay. Maybe this is in your relationship now because you've been working so hard. They're wanting you to fix this relationship. Okay. Or they're wanting you to make space for a relationship that's coming in for you. Okay. Because we have two like couple, two cards of the couples here. Okay. So this is definitely around love and work. They're wanting you to balance both. That's what they're asking you to do is balance. Okay. They want you to have balance. Okay. And know that, your footsteps are being seen. You're making progress, and you don't have to, they don't want you to work so hard anymore, right? They want you to enjoy life too. It's not just about work, okay? And you seem very successful in this reading. You look very successful in your journey, right? As far as financially, okay? And you have everything, like you have the world, right? Everything's at your disposal is what they're saying. So they want you to balance work and love life, however that fits for you. Okay, it's going to be different for each and every one of you. Anyways, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this resonates. And if it did, please make sure to like, subscribe, and all those wonderful things. It really helps out my channel. And it also gets this kind of information out to people that need to see it as well. And until next time, I'm sending you love and light.